What a beautiful day. Hello everybody, soy Alejandro del Fuego and welcome to the yo-yo only playthrough of Terraria. So it has been a long while since I've been on my channel. There's been a lot of life stuff going on, but y'all don't need to worry about that. I'll give you the gist of it. A lot of family issues happened, I had to move, and I did move. And during that time I didn't record, mostly out of lack of motivation, and just because I was too stressed to do anything else besides worry about stuff. So basically what the deal with this playthrough is... Oh no, I killed the squirrel, not the slime I was meant to kill. Basically the gist of this playthrough is, I'm only allowed to kill mobs and enemies with yo-yo. With yo-yos, I'm not allowed to use the pickaxe, I'm not allowed to use the axe, I'm not allowed to use any other weapons I find, unless those weapons happen to be yo-yos. By the way, I've created a new character for this playthrough, so I'm starting from scratch. This character's name? Smoky Quartz. Anyone get the reference? If you did, good. If not, I'll leave you to it. God, that's a horrible intro. Yeah, it has been a while since I've recorded any games. I still have a couple of videos I need to edit, but basically this is going to be a themed playthrough that I hinted at a while ago. So basically right now we're starting back at the basics. I'm just going to build myself a wooden house right here near spawn. Okay, so basically this playthrough is starting from scratch. How do I build backgrounds? Oh, I need to build a crafting table first. Or a workbench. Then I can build a wall. Wait, no, come on, come back here. Okay, sorry, it's taking me a while to get back into the swing of things. Because it's been so long since I played games. But I figured this is a good way to come back into the world of Terraria. Whoops. Also to talk about my channel and my life. I'm going to be doing that during this this first video. So yeah, a lot of stuff's been happening in my life since the last time I recorded. Anyway, how are you guys doing? 5 minutes in, no content. Perfect. Or rather, 5 minutes of recording. The first minute or two was just setting up stuff. I need to get this mouse readjusted. There I go, blaming the controller. First day back on the job and, or not the job. First day back on the job, I'm already losing it. Speaking of jobs, one of the reasons I haven't come back here in a while is because of the job. Jeez, when was the last time I recorded one of my games? It's like what? My newest video was 4 months old before this. Anyway, so yeah, several months ago I said I was starting a new job, that I was going to take some time away to get adjusted to that, but a lot of things happened in between then and now. And I just couldn't find the motivation, the time, or the privacy to record. If you're following me on like Tumblr or any of my art sites, you'll know what's up. I'm not going to talk about it out loud in my videos on the off chance that my roommates might hear, because there are certain things I haven't told them, you know, yet about who I am, what I do. Also, I'm kind of trying to keep my volume under control because one of my roommates is asleep right across the wall. The walls are kind of thin, as I found out recently. Not very sound insulated. Hopefully I'm not waking her up or bothering her or anything. Anyway, you want to know how I ended up here? How I ended up moving here? So basically at my new job, I was talking to my to one of my managers how I'm looking for a place to live in a dangerous area nearby called Springfield, Massachusetts. And she was like, oh no, you can't live there, it's too dangerous. Hey, my daughter happens to be looking for a roommate, not giving out names or locations, because, you know, that's dumb and dangerous. And I'm just like, oh, but won't that be kind of awkward? And she's just like, oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna be working here too much longer, full time. So that's how I ended up living here. Greetings, Smoky, of course. Anything I can help you with? No. I don't need. Hey, get. Oh yeah. About this playthrough, all I did to start this world was I created it, went in with my main character, dropped the chest with a yo-yo in it, and left. That's all I did with this world. And then I created the new character, Smoky Quartz. Gave them a yo-yo, and that's that. Need to get used to this. But yeah, basically, in this playthrough, I'm only going to be allowed to use yo-yo weapons to fight anything, including mobs, bosses, anything else in this game. Come to think of it, it's been a while since I played this game. I don't know if there's been any major updates, new regions, new territories. We're gonna explore that tomorrow. How do I get bombs already? Tin ore, dirt block. Come to think of it, how to get any of this stuff? Anyway, I'm not going to throw out weapons. I'm going to sell them to NPCs later on. Wait, can I do that? I seem to vaguely remember I can do that, but I don't think so. No, I can. Oh, nice. Too bad I can't yo-yo my way across this ditch. Oh, I forgot how far I can jump in this game. Might as well explore a little bit to my left and to my right. Actually, hang on. Oh, there we go. Control. Auto-select. I do love this feature because I'm kind of lazy. In a game where your only function is like point and click and harvest materials, fight stuff with the mouse clicks and button points, the fact that I'll find any way to lessen the amount of button points is ridiculous. I'm very, very lazy. Oh, it's nighttime. Time to not die. But I'm gonna explore anyway. I'll head back if it starts to get dodgy and dangerous. I hope it's not gonna be too hard to see in the recording as I explore our new world, which, by the way, is called the Beta Kindergarten. Another reference to the character, which is where they first formed. And by the way, I mean they in the singular, not they in the plural, because I think Smoky Quartz is, I don't know, non-binary? Okay, I don't know why I was being so vague about it. Smoky Quartz is a character from Steven Universe, a fusion between Steven and Amethyst. I call Smoky Quartz the they because Steven is male and the gems usually identify as female. And I don't remember where I saw this, but I think any gem fusion, I think I remember Stevani's pronouns established in the show by the creators was they, so I figured I followed the same logic as Smoky Quartz. Stevani being the fusion between Steven and Connie. I don't know if I'm allowed to show you guys visual examples, because it's copyrighted content. I don't want to risk my channel. Shoot, I'm dying. Gems don't die, they poof, which actually makes it. I'm gonna die, 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 died. Smoky Quartz was brutally dissected by a zombie. How many minutes in the recording session are we? About 13 minutes? Time for me to get good. Start. I'm gonna go back and get my money and then... Oh right, they're still gonna be down there. go back and get my money. Actually, I'm gonna get these stars, and then I'm gonna go back into the... Oh, so we're not that far away from the snow zone. Yeah, this is gonna be really hard to see. I hope I can enhance it in the editing process enough to make it worth watching. But yeah, I was partially inspired to come back to my YouTube series by a coworker who also expressed desires to come back to their own YouTube channel that they established, so they're going to do work on it, and again, I want to be pretty vague on this, just in case they don't want me, like, sharing information on them, because again, it's not my place to talk about other people behind their back or without their consent. But basically, this coworker expressed desires to not only restart their YouTube channel, but maybe collaborate with me in the future, after they watched a couple of my videos, namely the one where I was trying to summon the Wall of Flesh in my main Terraria Let's Play series, failed miserably, dropped the summoning item in lava, and spawned it before I was ready. So yeah. Anyway, despite their insistence I go hardcore in this new Let's Play, I'm going softcore. Or soft mode. Whatever the mode is where you don't lose your items upon death, and where you only lose half your money upon death. What they did, I'm gonna talk about this anyway, I don't care if it's going to humiliate them in the future, but it's really hilarious. I got them to play Terraria. Their first 2 minutes in, they're talking to the guide underwater, and they drowned. They chose hardcore straight away, so it was permadeath. They drowned. They didn't realize it was a ground mechanic. Which I guess is fair. Anyway, what the heck am I doing? I should probably be mining, not wasting my time here. Just trying to find resources and stuff while it's nighttime. I forgot that one of the main things you should do at night is mine. There was a famous Minecraft song featuring pony characters called Don't Mine at Night, but screw that, that's about Minecraft and about ponies, and the artist who made that song got a cease and desist from Hasbro, if I remember correctly. Which is why I'm afraid to show copyrighted characters in my series, even as examples. Or, like, official art of characters, or characters in the style of the show. However, for the thumbnail I might draw something resembling Smoky Quartz, which hopefully doesn't confuse and anger Steven Universe fans who thought they were just watching some sort of Oh shoot, I let a zombie right in. No, no! You stay up there. Why did I open the door? I meant to click on the crafting table. Why am I trying to do that? I can just open up the menu. Again, been a while since I played this. Although that's no excuse, I just need to get good. As they say, as the cool hip kids say. Let's see, we got that. Platform. There we go. That should help things up. So basically they said softcore was cheating, so they went hard mode and lost in 2 minutes. Which I find hilarious, but kind of noble in a way. Because there's a lot of video game purists out there who are like, you can't just start things on soft mode, you have to play them on hard mode for the best experience. And while I agree that's true, a lot of people are bad at video games, including me. Which makes no sense because it's primarily a gaming channel. Which is, again, ironic, because one of my most popular videos is my video where I rant about art requests. It's been getting a lot of attention lately. I don't know why, if someone reshared it on Tumblr or Twitter or something, or just a lot of people have been searching for people ranting on art requests. Whatever the reason, I'm glad people share my frustration with people who just demand free art. which makes no sense. You wouldn't walk into a convenience store and ask for free coffee and be like, no, it's $1.06, and they'd be like, what the heck, I'll just go somewhere else and get it cheaper. It's like, dude, this is the cheapest place you can get coffee in town. Which is funny because that's actually a situation that sometimes happens. I mean, not the free coffee, but people complaining about the price of coffee. So anyway, we also have the cheapest, like, soda deal. Basically what you can do now is, okay, so normally soda at this convenience store I work at is like $1.06 for a cup. It used to be 90 cents. And they have this deal this summer where if you buy a special promotional cup for the summer, you can get like 60 cents of soda with that cup. That's like $2. Which means if you buy like 4 of them, you've saved enough money to make up for it. I'll show the math on screen now. So anyway, we got people coming in and complaining about that because like, oh, can I use last year's cup? I mean, I've been getting mixed messages about that. One manager says no, the other one doesn't. The other one says yes. I mean, to be fair, I've been letting people do it, but sometimes some of my coworkers don't do it. I go with whichever manager's on shift or closest to being on shift on that subject. So basically, people are complaining like, oh, last year was 50 cents, and it's like, the price went up by 10 cents. It's still 60 cents for like 32 ounces of soda, which is pretty good in my opinion. And they're like, oh, that's a ripoff, and you have to buy the new cup as $2. I mean, I get it. I especially get it that people are hurting for money in this economy, and that sometimes $2 can make or break you. But like, it's not my fault. It's honestly not my fault. I don't know what you expect me to do about it, but it's not my fault. The price of a cup of soda went up 10 cents. Just be thankful that our price of coffee has been the same price since Obama. Actually, since Bush. Our cup of coffees have been the same price for 2 presidents. Can't say the same for the price of gas. It's gone up and down and up and down and up and down. Most recently up, which I don't like, because I don't make enough to be spending on gas. But I work in a place that's about 15 minutes away from where I live, which means I have to drive there. I mean, I could take the bus, but yeah, I should probably start considering the bus, because one of the issues I've been dealing with is a lack of funds to repair my car for inspection. So basically, it is incredibly dangerous to drive. There's like, basically, a couple months back, I was driving my car down the highway. There was a horrible screeching, grinding sound of metal. So I took it into the nearest place, which happened to be a dealer, which I know. He was like, dude, you never take your car to the dealer. They charge you the most expensive for genuine parts. And I'm like, I know, but my car was screeching and grinding, and I didn't want to die. So I took it in, and they were like, we cannot let you leave because your brakes are down to the metal. Or your front brakes are down to the metal. Which means it's illegal for us to let you leave our premises without fixing it. And I was like, panicking, even though I know it's probably just one of the things they say. I mean, I don't know any mechanics. One of my friends who happens to know about cars says that's complete and utter BS. That they cannot physically not let me leave. Whether it's legal for my car to be on the road in that condition is another matter. But from what they've told me, the dealer cannot force me to stay, and if I get arrested for having a car that's dangerous to be on the road, that's my fault. But again, they cannot keep me from leaving. So anyway, I'm stuck here. Actually, no, I'm not. I can just mine through the mountain. What am I doing? 8s. Anyway, just exploring. I basically spent that month's rent fixing my car and almost didn't make rent that month, but I did. And now I'm putting off about $1,600 worth of car repairs that they were like, okay, so we fixed the front brakes, but the back brakes are almost to that damaging point. Your fluids are all out of order, your tires are almost down to the bare, like, almost down to the bare whatever. Like, the tire treads are almost gone. They just gave me a list of stuff. Whoops, didn't mean to eat that. They just gave me a list of stuff that was wrong with my car. And the gist of it is, pay $1,600 or you won't be able to pass your car inspection next month, which, by the way, my car inspection is in June. For any people who might not be living in the US, and I know there's like 2 or 3 people who follow me that don't live in America, you need to get your car inspected every year to make sure it's, like, not dangerous to drive, which mine is. And if it doesn't pass inspection, I can't drive it until I make the necessary fixes to make sure it is drivable. Which it isn't right now. Oh, sweet. Oh, okay. No, what the heck? 8. Place. I'm taking that. Holy frick. Platinum and a keg? Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I can't get out. That thing's gonna kill me. That thing's gonna kill me. Or not. I managed to kill it. Oh. Nice. If only I wasn't so bad at placing stuff down and pressing keys on my keyboard, which is again one of the only few prerequisites to being able to play a game on the computer. Anyway, so I have about a month to raise like $1,500 so that my car can be drivable, so I can continue going to work and making money. Basically, I'm screwed. Although I've been getting some interesting commissions for art lately, plus I've been getting offers for more hours at work, which is, both those things are good. Anyway, I've also been feeling just stressed about everything lately, so I figured that, you know, playing video games, beating up on digital monsters will be a good way to let off some steam. You know, let off some steam, distract from my situation, while not being completely unproductive in my life. Because that's one of the things when you're like completely stuck in a situation where one of the things is you need to be productive to get money. One of the things I always end up feeling horrible about is when I do anything that seems unproductive. So, producing gaming content on YouTube is one way I can excuse myself for playing video games and seeming to be unproductive, because then I'm producing content that people watch, and then my videos make ad revenue, even though the whole YouTube situation with ad revenue. Although I wasn't making that much anyway. I was making like, what, 3 cents a month? No joke, 3 cents a month. That's about what I was making before the YouTube thing, and I downgraded from 3 cents to 0 cents. No, do not kill me. Let's see one of those mushrooms. It's a good thing this yo-yo has enough knockback to knock these things back. These things are not immune to knockback like some of the other enemies I've encountered earlier. Whoops. That's... Ice machine. And an ice mirror! Nice! Nice. Ice mirror, where the heck did it go? No, don't drop it. Use it. Oh, I don't have a, I don't have a bed yet. So I'm just gonna be spawning right outside. Actually, I should probably make a quick remedy for that. Whoops, that's the map. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons right now. Anyway, yeah, that's world spawn. Which means that whenever I teleport back to the surface, that's where I end up. Anyway, I'm gonna be really careful not to, really careful. Boreal. Oh yeah, I was in the frozen area, so that's why I have boreal wood. Must have, got some wood from that tree, or from one of the houses I tore open. Okay, I should be really filling the silence with conversation and stuff, but... Anyway, this recording session is getting on to 30 minutes, and I probably have at least 15 minutes of content to fill this with, so I guess it's going to be for this episode. If you like it, leave it a like, comment, and subscribe, or don't, do whatever the hell you want. So this is going to be my first video back on the channel. I'm probably going to post this, what, a day or two in advance? Or, not a day or two in advance, a day or two from now. Today's Thursday, 18th, so we'll see what day this comes up. Hopefully soon. If I have the motivation to edit it and stuff. Hopefully you guys like this. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this series. It all depends on what my followers feel like. This was widely suggested on my first video back. I think the Twitter vote ended with people exclusively wanted me to do a yo-yo only playthrough of Terraria rather than restarting Undertale, which is going to be the next thing I'm going to record right now. I'm probably going to be posting videos every 2 or 3 days, which should work out with my work schedule and the other projects I'm doing. But anyway, as always, gracias, and have a good day.